Hello there, Sagittarius. How are you today? Welcome to your general reading. This is a timeless reading, so trust that your intuition has brought you here because there is something about today's card reading that is going to pertain to your current situation, whatever that may be. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. Okay, and if you'd like to share with us whatever it is that's resonating with you, that would be wonderful. If you would like to claim this reading, that would be great too. All right, now I am an intuitive reader, so I will read things frontwards, backwards, all around. So buckle up. Here we go. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is that impulsive, very direct, very assertive energy. Sometimes can be very impatient as well. So this is here to remind you that, you know, if you have a lot of excess energy or maybe even an impatience type quality about you, be very careful, because when you come charging into a place without thinking things through or thinking about consequences of actions, what happens then is that you end up creating conflict for yourself. And certainly I don't want any conflict for my Sagittarius people. All right, I want everybody's lives to just go smooth sailing and to, you know, I want you to be led, by your intuition, not necessarily like all the negative stuff. I want everybody to be in a highest energy frequency so that you guys are able to manifest everything you want in your life. Look at that. The Three of Pentacles. So this is about collaboration and teamwork. So there might be a skill here that you have that is going to allow you to really make use of that skill and this refined skill that you have. Like if you're an architect, for example, or an interior decorator, something like that, even an artist, there might be some people that's going to request your services because you're amazing at what you do, whatever it is. I mean, you could be a chef, you could be anything, an engineer, anything, right? So even a surgeon even, right? There's something here where you are going to be asked to provide your service, whatever that may be. All right. You have this enormous energy to be able to create whatever it is that you want in your future. The Empress card is about creativity. It's about productivity, manifestation. She is nurturing, very giving, very loving, full of abundance. So this skill that you have here is going to create such abundance for yourself, and it's going to help so many people. Even if you don't think it does, it will. You're going to have to make a decision here. This is you juggling. This is you trying to create balance in your life. Maybe you're working a little bit too much because you're so driven to create and manifest the future that you want. The universe says create balance in your life, right? So here, you've got this trajectory here in the near future. Whatever happens or what has happened in the past is going to bring you a certain level of awakening, a reckoning. You're going to wake up, out with the old, in with the new. It's like you have a new lease on life. You have a new vision. You have a new view on things because you've gone through some challenges in your life, and all of a sudden now you see things very differently. You may also, for example, if this is a career reading for you, you may be in a business and you're trying to make a decision. Should I stay or should I go? Should I start my own thing? Know that whatever decision you make is going to enlighten you and give you such spiritual awakening, and you're going to see here that it's all going to work in your favor. Right? Whatever that decision is. Look at that. And if you need help, help is there. This is a card of support, of reciprocity, of generosity. Whatever it is, you know that there is someone there that's going to be able to provide support for you. Just understand that in the near future, if you requested help from others, you will be in the situation here where the roles will be reversed and you will be giving your help to others, your support to others. That's just how things works. Now, if you are deciding, like if this is a career reading, you may be deciding, like I said, having to make a decision here to create balance in your life. You may decide that you have different ideas. You want to go elsewhere. You want to make a move. You want to change things in your life. Understand that you may have to defend your stance or set boundaries, right? Because you may be a very giving person, or you may come up with something really ingenious and everyone around you is going, that's not how we do it. Well, whatever it is, whatever that decision you have, you may be in a position where you have to defend your views, defend your way of seeing things. Look at that, karmic energy. Whatever it is that you send out. And it's interesting that it's right next to the Six of Pentacles here. Remember how I talked about reciprocity and how at some point you may need help, but at some point that universe is going to say, okay, it's time for you to give it back. Well, here you go, karmic energy. This is about what you send out, you get right back. If you send out negative energy, malicious energy, guess what comes back to you? This is the very same thing. If you ask for help and don't give it back and you're selfish, guess what comes back to you? If you get help and you give back that help and you provide support and assistance to others in however way. It could be just, you showing somebody how to start a business the way you did, or you telling people, well, if I were to do it again, this is what I would do. That's help. Whether you know it or not, that's providing help. And that's that positive energy that the Justice card is talking about, that karmic energy. So make sure you show up as your most authentic self and you make decisions that are heart-based. That way, the universe balances it out and it comes right back to you. That's what I want for you, Sagittarius. Look at all this energy, right? Momentum. Whatever decision you make, it's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. It's going to be very aligned. Whatever that decision is that you make here in the very beginning, it's going to lead towards fast-moving energy. Once you commit, boom, it's going to happen for you, and it's going to happen quickly. Look at that. It's going to bring such emotional, like you snap out of it and you make that decision and you know that that's what your soul wants. Look at the emotional fulfillment and happiness that you have waiting for you. And it's almost like, whenever we do things that are totally aligned with our highest self, right? And whenever we make those decisions, it's almost like, I'm not saying that it's not going to be without work. It's work, but it doesn't seem like it, because it seems like it just starts opening doors for you. And that's what I want for you, Sagittarius. When you make the decision that's best for you, right? Because you've connected with your higher self, it's going to bring you such emotional fulfillment, and it's going to happen quickly. And you're going to be like, how in the world, my life changed in an entire year. This is amazing. The High Priestess is again reminding you to go within. When you make the decision, whatever this decision is, confront this decision, go within. If it doesn't make sense, in front of you, don't be afraid to trust your intuition. Don't forget to go deep. Yeah, see, indecision, right? I just said that, indecision. Go within. You'll find the answers within. Yep, make that choice. See, you see one on top of the other. When you finally let go of whatever hurt and despair and maybe even betrayal you went through, you will have such amazing spiritual awakening that it's going to lead to this emotional fulfillment, this state of happiness, bliss, joy, harmony, peace, stability in your life. This is going to be beautiful. If you show up as your highest self and trust your gut, you're going to have emotional fulfillment. Okay? Universe says it's okay to have the choices that you have, but make sure you're assessing every single one. Make the decision so you have emotional fulfillment here. I love it. I love this. Don't let this here, don't let that scare you, because this is not about being afraid. That's not what that card is. It's just kind of letting you know that that's coming to an end, and you're going to have to make that decision here. You're going to have to make the decision to move forward and let go whatever it is that hurt you. Wow. I love it for you. I love this reading for you, Sagittarius. How beautiful. All right. Let's see. Deception. Be mindful of dishonesty, whether from others or yourself. Clarity and integrity will lead to better outcomes. Avoid shortcuts and trust in truth as the foundation of success. Yeah, make sure you're not robbing yourself of the experience here. This person is robbing himself the experience to move forward and claim all of this abundance and goodness because he's lying to himself. He thinks that he needs to stay here and be sad and be in a state of despair. That's not true. Look at this abundance that's around you. Allow yourself to be spiritually awakened by everything that you've gone through. Choices. Opportunities abound, but not all are as they appear. Take time to assess your options and choose with clarity. Trust your intuition to guide you toward what aligns with your truth. Avoid distractions that cloud your vision. This is your 7 of Cups. When it repeats itself, pay attention, because that means that there's something here. Maybe one of the choices that you need to make, you're not assessing properly. The universe is saying make sure you weigh all those options. The number 7 here may be important to you. 7, 7, 7, and 7, right? So pay attention to those numbers. If you see that around you, you're listening to the radio, and I don't know, you see on your GPS it's 777. Well, there you go. There's something about that you need to pay attention to. All right, let's see here. Legacy. A time of abundance and fulfillment has arrived. Celebrate the stability and connections you've built. This is the foundation of your lasting legacy, bringing joy to future generations. This is your 10 of Pentacles, so 10 and 10 here, and 10 again. So you are at the termination. You are at the end of something, and you're going to need to move forward. here you're going to need to move forward here. You've got abundance here that's waiting for you. You've got joy, happiness waiting for you. You just have to move forward from this situation there that's keeping you down. Celebration. A time of joy and accomplishment has arrived. Celebrate your achievements and share this moment with loved ones. This milestone marks stability and harmony. Honor the progress you've made and the connections that uplift you. I love it. This is like the Four of Wands. Okay, so you've got so much going on here right now, Sagittarius. I love this reading for you. You just have a couple of obstacles, which is really just one right here. This Ten of Swords here. It just, universe is telling you it's time to get over it. Whatever it is, you need to let it end. Okay, and you need to make the choices that you need to make, but just go within. Don't be afraid to go within, because there's so much here waiting for you. You're going to manifest a beautiful life, a beautiful path for yourself, and don't be dishonest with yourself. Don't rob yourself of these opportunities. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.